have here is a bevy of cookware, so I thought I would show you guys kind of some of my camp cook stuff, and then like kind of prices and what you'd use it for. Sit down. Sit. So this first one is a Samuel James. A dog just went by, so he's like crazy. This one's a Stanley Fry Pan. I made this little canvas bag to keep the soot out of my bag. So it comes with a lid and a spatula, I think a spork or two, and then it has this little cutting board, which is okay. That's a different spatula, and then it has two of these little plates. So I don't take the plates with me usually, because I usually just eat out of them, or it's just me, so I just have the one plate in here. But this thing's pretty nice. It's, if you want to do eggs and stuff like that, it's not non-stick. If you see my video where I try to make the pancake, that was this one. It did not fare thee well. So the handle folds out. Sam butt. So the handle folds out. You're gonna, yep. And then this little locker slides down to keep it from coming back. See, this one's got some use, but it's stainless steel, so you can't melt it. It's good for over the fire. That's what they made it for. So that's the first one. Put this up real quick. I haven't taken this one a lot. It is heavy because it's stainless steel, but it just depends on how far you're going, right? Second one you've seen a lot. This is the Robinette Bushcraft Cup. I don't know that he still has these available. It has a bail attached to the handles, and then it has a lid. The lid has little holes in it so you can pour and it can let the steam out. And then it has measuring marks on the inside for your ounces and milliliters. So this is a 750 milliliter cup, but it's really nice. It's got his logo on the front. Mine's about, you can't hardly see it, it's still there, but it's because it's got a lot of wear on it. So I think they look cool like that when they get some patina on them from the fire. But this cup, actually, a Nalgene bottle will slide right down in here, so it'll save more space in your pack. And this is a good option for by yourself. It's not great for, it's got dog hair in it. It's not great for like eggs or bacon, things like that you'd want a frying pan for, but it is good for making little soups and ramen noodles, dehydrated stuff like that, which you guys have seen in my other videos, or if you haven't, you can go check it out. I use that one a lot. You can hang it over the fire as well if you want. Moving on here, this is one I got. So these are expensive. They're usually about 60, 70 bucks. I got this one from an REI gear swap. Somebody was selling it used for 10 bucks. So it was a steal. They just said they didn't need it anymore. Comes in this little mesh sack. I don't use this one a lot. The titanium is nice, and it weighs like nothing compared to the stainless steel. It's about half the weight. So the only problem, I don't know, they say it doesn't hold up like the stainless. I mean, it would dent easier, but it heats up really fast and it cools off really fast, and it's super lightweight. So this is the one that whenever I do backpacking trips, I take this. When I did Golden Cathedral, I use this, but it has a little cup on the bottom. It's a 300 milliliter cup. So if you want your cup to drink out of, it's got little handles on it. And then it's got the handles here. You can directly over the fire with this. Some people don't. I haven't a lot. That's why it's not stained. It's been on my little stove. And it's got a little lid with the little hook in the top so you can pull it off and not burn your fingers. But you can also fit a Nalgene bottle inside of this one as well if you want to nest them. But I usually don't with this, because you can put the cup on it, put the lid underneath, and then put your Nalgene in the top and have a whole kit. So, or I'll put a fire kit in here, or I'll store my food in here if I want. This one is a 750 ml pot as well. Doesn't weigh anything. It's really, I really got a steal on it. I got lucky. Like I said, I don't use that one as much. You definitely don't need all these, obviously. I've gotten these over years and years of doing this, and you know, wanting something to meet my needs, like the frying pan if I wanted to try to do pancakes and burn the crap out of them, and then for backpacking to try to make my kit lighter. So sliding down here, this is one of my favorites. They actually make a heavy cover canteen set that's all titanium. It's a little bigger than the GI set. I think I'm going to get it eventually, but they're $150, they're expensive. So this is a surplus holder, a Coyote Holder. It has drawstring cords here on the top. You can get these at any surplus store. I think they're like, I paid $6 for this. This is the Molly 2 1-quart canteen general purpose pouch. So it's got little flaps here. I usually keep a little book of matches in there just to have extra. And then this comes up. You don't have to put this in here. Those little pots will fit in there too. And then it's got the molly on the back, so you can put it on your belt or you can put it on a pack that has molly. So it's just a GI canteen. Still got water from my last trip. And then inside, your standard cup kit will just be this cup. It's not going to have anything else. So if you buy them from the store, you want to make sure you get stainless. You can get aluminum, but they don't hold up as well. And you know, they say aluminum leaches into the water when you cook. This is stainless. I made sure because I wanted to have a stainless one. Heavy, heavy, heavy use on this thing. I actually did not clean it last time I took it out. That's why I keep them in a bag. But this is cool. I think it holds 24 ounces. They're really stable because of their shape. So you can set them in, set them in fire. I direct fire this all the time. That's been scrubbed with an SOS and it's black. So this was in my first winter camp video that I did. So that's what comes with it. Now, you can buy one of these little stoves. You got to look around for them. I think they're getting harder to find. This is stainless steel as well. So you make your fire in your coals, set that down in there, and then it's got the kidney bean shape so it'll nest, but then it sits on top of it like that. And then in the bottom, I also have, it has a lid. So then you have your lid on there. Like I said, I'm thinking about getting the titanium one. I see a lot of people on YouTube have them and they really like them. And I just think it'd be cool to get one, so won't make you watch me put that away. I'll just throw it on the ground where it belongs. Alright, last one here. This was my very first set. There's nothing wrong with this. I didn't need anything else. I could have used this, and this one has had a ton of use. This is a Stanley Adventure cook set. Well, this part is. It's the first one I got. You can see it's this has been scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed. It has markings on the outside. It's dirty too. So it tells you how many milliliters, how many ounces you got. This is, I think, a 24, 25 ounce. So it has a folding lid too, like the pot that they make, and then a lock to keep it from coming up. The bail is not on there. I actually made that while we weren't allowed to go leave the house because of the COVID crap. Joe Robinette actually has a video on how to make that out of craft wire. That's what I made that out of. So not the best thing in the world, but it's better than the one it didn't have. The top of these come with a little plastic tab. Eventually they tend to melt off, so I have a key ring in there. And then inside, they come with 2 nesting cups. They're these heavy plastic cups. They're only like 8 ounces or 6 ounces, I think. They're good cups. They're bulletproof, but I don't need them because I either drink out of this or drink out of a Cookset. So what I did to make this a whole kit, these are about 20 bucks. Sorry, I didn't go over price. 20 bucks. You can get these for like 7 or 8. And then titanium's like 60, 70, I think. Joe Robinette's pot is $25.99, I think, right now when I'm filming this. And then the spatula, or the pan, the frying pan is like 26 bucks, I think. So this one is like $20, and then this is the other part. I got a little scrubby in here. GSI makes a cup like this that I think is 20 bucks. This is stainless steel and it's from Walmart, and right now, last time I saw, like a week or two ago, they're $4.97. So about 5 bucks for this, give or take. Stainless steel, no markings on the inside, but it does have the folding handles. The good thing about these is if you buy the Stanley set, you can do the folding handles, and if you want, use the lid. Or if you just want to use this cup and you don't want the bigger cup, you could take the lid from the Stanley set, put an Algene in there, put this underneath it, and stick it in a carrier, and you'd be set. So a lot of options with these. This thing is, like I said, it's a tank. It's bulletproof. It's, I guess, heavy per backpacking standards, but if you're not, you know, doing miles and miles, then it definitely does the job, and it's cheap. So I actually bought all the neighborhood kids one of these cups for camping because they didn't have their own cups, so they don't want to get them dirty though. I was trying to get them, put them in the fire. So those are the Cooksets. I tend to take this one more because it's smaller and it usually fits my needs. It's got the handles and the bail. That's the Joe Robinette one, or the Canteen one. Canteen one's a little bigger. So it's all what you want to do. It really just depends. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with us, watching this. If you have any questions about some of these Cooksets, or why he's so obsessed with his father, hit me up, put it in the comments, and I'll check those, and then I can answer your questions on them if you had to maybe miss the price and you don't want to go back, or where to find them, that kind of thing. So yeah, hit me up and I can tell you where to get all this stuff if you want to try some of these out, or build your own stuff. So thanks for watching. Let's go.